It is hot in Austria.
Woo.
We are at the Kufstein crag, which had the first 8A ever climbed in Austria. Did you know that, Colin?
I did know that.
You only know that because we told you earlier.
That's true.
I'm here with Colin Powick from Black Diamond, and he's going to show us some awesome new cams.
Yeah.
Colin, tell me about these things.
So this is the new Z4, and it replaces our current X4 and our C3 that's been in the line for a while.
Yeah.
So those two cams will be gone, and this is coming out in spring of 2020.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of cool new tech going on here. So when we met with some of our athletes, we asked them what they really liked about our previous cams. So they really liked the rigidity of the C3 because you can wiggle it into cracks and then you can get it out easy.
And how narrow it is as well.
Yeah, it's very narrow, exactly, and it goes down quite small. So they like the rigidity of that, but once it's placed, they like the flexibility of this because it's less prone to walking once a cam has been placed. So really what they said is if you can make a cam that was flexible once it was placed, but rigid in order to place it, that would be super sweet. So that's what our engineering team back in Salt Lake City, Utah did. Boom. And we got the Z4.
This guy.
So yeah, this guy. And the way it works, there's these two cables that run alongside the stem attached to this trigger. So when you retract it, it puts tension on these cables, and then that stiffens up the whole stem assembly. So that gives it the stiffness when you're placing it or to retrieve it. But when it's not placed, because they're independent, it can flex around like that. So it's less prone to walking because of the flexibility.
That's super bendy.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Bends over edges, bends around corners.
Yeah. And this is a really durable plastic, ST801 nylon that we do. We have a lot of like high-tech tests at Black Diamond, and then we also have some super basic tests. This one, freeze it in the freezer, hit it with a hammer as hard as you can,
I could have
and
done
see
that
if it breaks.
for you.
Yeah, you could have come and helped us out. And also a lot of field testing. So this is really, really burly material. It's actually the same material we use on our C4s and our ultralight Camelots too.
Oh, right, yeah, so that same strong light
Exactly.
plastic.
And these big guys, they have a twist in the cable. You can see it's twisted. And that's in order to give equal flex in all the directions. You need two cables to get the strength you want out of a bigger cam. And it's twisted so it's equal no matter which way.
Yeah, so it maintains the strength.
Yeah.
This is 9 kilonewtons.
9 kilonewtons, yeah, exactly.
And yet it's still that bendy.
Yeah.
Whereas a single strand cam would be less
Exactly.
strong.
And the smaller guys only have the single, and because they don't need it, because they don't need to be that strong, and you can't fit it all down in the head anyway. And so you still get the equal flex. These are also quite narrow. Our athletes really liked how narrow these were, especially like in limestone pockets or little granite flares and stuff like that. So it's about the same width in a 4-cam unit as in a 3-cam unit. And a 4-cam unit is a little less likely to walk because there's 4 cams, there's not like a fulcrum here.
And more surface area probably, because it's got the 2 lobes. That one's only got the 1.
Exactly, so you get 4 total versus 3. And on these new Z4s, we've also removed the anodizing from the lobes. So that gives it a little bit better bite in the rock.
Okay.
Even though like usually on any cam after it's been placed a few times, it gets all scratched up. But these ones just come anodized, removed, lots of bite.
Yeah,
We've also new slings, so they look different than all the other Camelots. And we also do this tag tuck here to keep the tags out of the way so they don't get hung up on the
Yeah, you hate that.
I hate that.
Don't you?
On the gate of your crab, as you would say. I would say beaner. But yeah, so lots of cool tech. So a bunch of sizes all the way down to this new little guy, the green, which is number 0, which is smaller than our gray C3. So teeny.
He is really wee.
Rated at 5 kilonewtons. All the way up to the 0.75, and then also a complete set of offsets, which are great, not only for pin scars and aid climbing, but I'm a big fan of these for free climbing, because there's more irregular cracks out there than there are regular cracks. So 0.1, 0.2, all the way up to 0.5, 0.75. So the full range of Z4s.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Super floppy.
Yeah. And then stiff.
Super stiff.
Wow.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you.